What's up, YouTube? We're live here. We're getting ready to drive the number 23 Chevrolet Camaro. We are headed to the Monster Mile. It's race 10 of the year. And we are in first place in the points by a pretty comfortable margin. Trying to keep our teams happy. We're gonna head to the racetrack, see what we got. Ideally, at the end of the season, we'll be cup racing, but we'll see. Also, in a couple weeks, probably won't see me streaming this as much, as there's a new game coming out that I'll be playing, probably playing a decent bit. Especially if they made some improvements on it, WWE 2K20. So I just want to give y'all my viewers a heads up on that. I may not be live as often on this game here. I may stream my career for WWE 2K20. I haven't really decided yet. So we'll see how it goes and what I decide to do with that. But anyway, it's time to qualify our number 23 Fire Alarm Services machine.
Alright, driver D.
Don't have a lot of experience with this track on this game yet, so we'll see what we can do. Hopefully the monster doesn't bite.
Make it count. Let's see where that puts you.
8th, so not bad. Not a bad qualifying lap there. As we will qualify in the 8th position. As you got Joey Gay starting in the top 5. So that's good to qualifying spot for them and see if they got speed to show for in the race. As we get ready to go racing at the Monster Mile at Dover. Let me share my stream out here real quick. And we'll be ready to go. Racing at Dover. Share it to my group on Facebook. I think there's places I can share. The places I can share. Alright, yeah. It's linked to us, so hopefully everything will cooperate and we'll be able to go racing today. Justin Haley will be on the pole. All guys have been struggling today. Hopefully they can find speed here though. Joey Gay's starting off really good. And Elliott Sadler's going to the back after an engine change, so we'll see what the new Trainax Solutions number 10 has in store. We'll be starting P8 though. None of those guys affect us. So we're going to start position number 8. Let's see if we can get to the front. We're going to try to be patient here early. We got 10 laps, so we don't need to push too hard. Holy cow, that car quit turn when it got out that wide. That wasn't a good idea. Alright, a little side draft on the Sieg. There are 3 wide in front of us, so we're going to have to get patient. Look at the run by Bell on that outside.
Careful, still there. You got room, get it clear.
Bell comes down and doored us there. But we're going to enter the top 10 with 8 laps to go. And ooh, we got a little low. We're going to try to get underneath Tyler Reddick. He worked really good with us. Dang it. Ooh, we're trying not to get into him. Had to get out of it there as we got a little bit too low and clipped the apron. You don't want to do that. Earnhardt clips us there. The X's get really tight. They're not nearly as wide as what you think they are, and you're like, oh crap. Like right there, I could have easily slammed Briscoe.
Careful, still there.
Trying to stay off of the 2 car. The 2 car's gonna stay, let us go for now. We got 6 to go here in stage number 1. Gase on the outside. Now we're going to work our way up into P6. We're going to run a little higher line here. Now we're going to drive it off the bottom, see what we can get. Really solid drive off of the bottom of the racetrack. Let's see if we can run down Briscoe. Briscoe right there, still sitting in that number 5 spot. Holy cow.
That'll earn you a few things.
That in the stage in a way we didn't want to end it. What was I saying about that? The monster can bite you. That's what it did right there. We're going to put 4 times repair. We're going to last place. So we took some pretty severe damage there. We're going to have to work our butts off and get back to the front of the field. So much for patience, guys. We got to get back up to the front if we're going to have a chance in this one. Man, when they said Allgaier was struggling this week, they really meant it. Give 51 just a slight tap. The 51's on the bottom side. We're back up into the 23rd position, working our way through the field here. Put us up into that number 20 spot. We're now in the top 20. Now we're going to look to the inside of the number 19 spot. And now we're going to look to the inside of Seabell. Christopher Bell is going to drop it back to the 19th. So we're going to be 3 wide here. Jones on the outside. Bell on the inside. Had to get out of it. I did not realize he was under me. Sliding up into 16th. We're slowly picking them back up, but we still got a lot of work to do. to the ball, slide it up to the middle. Got a little bit out of control off the corner there. We're gonna work the inside of Josh Williams. Williams giving us the room we needed. We're up into 14th as we look to run down Cindric. Cindric setting in that number 13 spot. He goes to roll the top of the racetrack. Cindric is rolling the top, but you cannot quite get the run up there. But Cindric's going to try to stay up there, but he can't quite get to stay right there. We're going to drive it to the bottom. Gonna run a little higher line, see if we can get to the outside of Reddick. Can't get there yet. We got 3 laps to go here in stage number 2. We have worked our way after damaging the car in stage 1 to go to the rear repair after fixing it. After fixing our car and went back to 38th. We have worked our way back into 12th and hopefully we can steal some stage points. Up into 12th. Driving it off the bottom of the racetrack. Reddick trying to get underneath. We're gonna go run this higher line, see if we can get into that number 11 spot.
Alright, let's go. White flag. Still there. Got one up top.
Drove it hard there and
Careful, still there. Clear high, clear high.
Gase, Joey Gase on the outside of us there. We're going to get our way back up into the number 9 position, which is slightly worse than what we started. We're going to put 4 tires back on it, and we actually gained a spot on pit road. Good job by our bunch. Picking us up a spot as we're going to be starting the number 8 spot now. Custer starts inside. Jeffrey sideways as we make contact. Car not wanting to turn quite really like we wanted to, and we're going to get him off of 4 really strong. We're back up into P7. We got 25 laps to go in this one. As Briscoe getting a slight bumper. We're going to work off the 2 down the back chute. Briscoe. Custer. Look at Greg Golding. He's having himself a solid day. Custer rolling the bottom really smooth, and we're going to follow him. We're going to move. That got dicey. I got a little dicey there. Haley really liking that top side apparently, but that's going to cost us some ground as we work through 4. Briscoe trying to fit his nose in. We're letting room. We make a little bit of contact. We're going to run 4. Custer still in that number 5. Or Briscoe, excuse me, still in that number 5 spot. We look to chase down Cole Custer for 3rd. Wouldn't mind making it a 1-2-3 JR. It wouldn't be a JR Motorsport parade, but it'd be a Chevy parade. I wouldn't mind doing that. But you look to run down the 00. Trying to run just a little bit different line than Custer. Can't catch them if you can't pass if you're running the same exact line as they are. So we're gonna jump it to a higher line. Briscoe trying to get there. We're gonna try to see if we can carry some momentum down the back straightaway. And they're driving it off the bottom. Look at Custer off the bottom. Briscoe knocking on our door. He wants to make a move. Briscoe's there. He had to really get out of it or we were going to get put in the wall there. Briscoe wasn't lifting for us at all. Caution is out. Whereas we set P5, got a couple guys going ahead and pitting. See, a lot of the leaders are. We're gonna go ahead and do the same here. Put 4 tires on. We might be able to get to the end. We'll see. Yeah, we should be good to get to the end. Put 4 fresh tires on it and going at it.
Careful, still there. Inside. You're all clear up top. Inside.
4 fresh. Maybe that may be the trick. Way upstairs, we're gonna flying on the outside. We gotta get out of it.
Inside.
Too high once again. Screw my momentum up there. See, getting out of it. He don't want to be part of this mess, but we know we gotta go. We gotta take advantage of our tires, and that's what we're trying to do. Trying to get whatever positions we can here. We are with 10 to go. Mills and Jones bowing out, but we're going to go and split them.
You got room. You're clear.
White on the inside. We're going to go on the outside and then take away that number 6 spot. Do we have what it takes to run down the top 5? I guess we're only 6. We look to go try to run down the top 5 now. Driving it off the corner. We look to run down Jeffrey Earnhardt. Chastain continuing to lead. Some of these guys gotta pit. But we're not one of them. We elected to pit earlier. We don't have to. We're good on fuel. So if things play out, we might be able to walk into it. As a lot of these guys, I think it maybe even all of them, might have to still pit. There goes the 2 of Reddick. All these cars try to lap down even if a caution comes out. Jackson sending us up the racetrack right there. Briscoe blows a tire, and he hits the wall hard at 3 and 4. As we'll take 4th as Briscoe blew a tire, it appeared. As that car just went straight in 3 and 4 and would not turn, as we'll take 4th. Michael Annette's gonna be your winner. We will go away with 4th. Our point standings are gonna be still very comfortable, as Bell did not run very well today at all. I think our traffic call to go ahead and pit there got a higher result than what we ran most of the race. That's what the caution came out for earlier. Oh, the 8 car got hit hard. Backed into the wall. The 42 also got collected in that one, and somebody else. Right now, your last man in the playoffs would be Allgaier. Yeah, would be Allgaier. He's sitting at 11th spot. We got one guy outside the playoffs that hasn't win, Brandon Brown. He's in the playoffs. Brandon Jones looking to get in. You got a Allgaier that's been struggling, so he needs to get going if he's gonna get into the playoffs. That's gonna do it for Dover. We'll get on to the next one here as soon as we get loaded. Morgan Shepherd congratulating us on our top 5. Greg Golden thinks we're the best in the world. Christopher Bell, yeah, we'll apologize if we got a name by accident. Briscoe drift through us, but yeah, it's Briscoe. We'll cut him some slack. Anyway, where are we at next? How about an extreme dirt tour race? Number on the air. I don't even remember where we're at. Never run our chances, don't need to mess with that. We're headed to Charlotte. We are going to, I need to go turn those off because I don't run stages on the dirt. We're headed to the Charlotte Motor Speedway in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's there, it's in the same facility as the Oval. We're headed to Charlotte. Let's see what we can do in our very own car. Let's get this guy ready. That guy ready? Then we got a long track. We'll repair him. Short track, which we'll just go max this one out on that. I guess we won't quite max it out, but and then the road course. All right. So we're gonna get things ready, and that's gonna take care of our work plan for this week. Now we're gonna select our card. It's gonna be our short track car that's maxed out, that's ready to go. Here we go. Alright, we're here, we're back, we're live, we're at Charlotte, we're ready to race, we're getting back in the late model. This is where we started. This is where it started, we were just trying to make a name for ourselves.
Okay, fast lap here.
We're on the clock. That wasn't the best of corners there.
Alright, we're going to see where that puts us on the starting grid.
9th is where we're gonna start. So not awful. We can work with that. Starting right there with our best buddy Todd Lagar. So hopefully he actually leaves us alone. Hopefully.
Coming to the green.
We'll go from there.
Almost ready. Green flag. Got one up top. Still there inside. Clear high, clear high.
Marking the inside of the racetrack. Very inside. We've worked our way up into 3rd. Then we get into
Got a car low now.
damn it, that pulled pretty good there. That shuffled us back.
Inside. Clear low. Car on the outside now.
Ratner on the outside trying to battle.
Got one outside.
driving it in underneath the double zero. We work our way up into 6th. Now so we're into the 22 hard there. Now we're going to work underneath the 20 now in the 4 as well. See if we can get a run off the 4. We make the move and take the possession away from the 4. Now we're underneath the Caleb Stevenson in our 38 machine, our former teammate in our rookie season. Stewart in our 2nd season, otherwise known as last season, was my teammate. That's Stewart. He's running 2nd. Great, very slightly, but as we take away 2nd, Lagar with the lead. We're going to throw a hard in on the cushion. Driving hard underneath the library. Scott, and look at Lagar trying to pull away. We'll work off the bottom. We really picked up some time off that corner there. Everett stays high out of the way. I respect that. Now we're going to drive it to the bottom of the 2. Got the lead down to about 2 seconds. Lagar and heavy traffic. That could be huge for us. Boswell working the top. No problem for us when we've been on the bottom most of this race. And a few guys running that top, running the bottom as well. Now these guys here back on the top shelf, like the 12 of Willis and the 36 of McCabe. Lopka keeps it up high for us, out of our way. Good, a lot of respect there for that. As we're halfway home now, Lagar continues the lead. The 22 of Anthony Norton. He endured us, and we'd get the wall hard. How exactly get able to take care of our equipment like we were really wanting to, as we've gotten hit pretty hard a couple times. As we work the bottom, Carter and Brock battling it out there. Carter's gonna go a lap down. We got Lagar right there to about a second. Big run off the 2. Ackerman on the outside, 8 laps to go. Snyder drive. We were really out of it, trying not to get into the back of that 2 machine. And not much I could have done there. The ball, trying to get right back to the bumper, that's 77. He runs well, he's got drive. We're underneath.
Got one peeking outside.
Lagar giving us we got the race lead. Lagar running in 2nd. Is he going to be able to get back to us? So that's the question. The 43 on the outside, the 17 on the outside as well. There he's going, and Lagar shoots it in there. He threw it in hard and kind of knocked us out of the way a bit. We're going to dive it right back under him. Lagar pinching us a little bit. We're going to be side by side at the line. 4 laps to go. Scott. Oh, Lagar bumped us. I don't know if he was trying to turn us there or what, but he got into us pretty good when we were back in. Well, we got the race lead. Hopefully we can hang on to it for 3 more circuits. Lagar trying to stay right there, but we got a really good run off. Stevenson on the outside. giving us all the room we need and then some. Evan Ratner and Rocco Ratner kind of chopped us a bit, but not enough to hurt nothing. We're gonna drive it to the bottom. I know if Lagars throws it in, he's still got a shot. He did throw it in, but he's not gonna be able to win here at Charlotte.
Get inside. Great teamwork. Nice job. Checker flag.
Whew. I didn't know if we were. That one there was a tough one. We didn't just go out there and go to the front and dominate half the race. We actually had to work for that one. It's a good race, so with Lagar. Here's your results. Just the top 5 is all it that stayed on the lead lap. Us, Lagar, Gomez, Stewart, Ratner, and then it's Brown. That's our 3rd win of the season. Average savings, so I guess that's not horrible, but we're looking for a little more. But that's gonna do it for your trip at this place. Alright, you cut me off, Hag, but okay. And now our next Xfinity race, it's race 11. I'm not 100% sure where we're at. We'll see though in a second. We're at Charlotte. The Oval Charlotte. It's a fun place to drive on this game too, in all reality. So we're gonna head there now.
Time to go.
Alright, we're here at the Charlotte Oval. We're looking to qualify. And yes, when I get to that point, later in the season, I'll be at the Oval and I'll probably run my gas, but I'll be there. Hopefully I won't be like Chase Elliott though, if I do happen to be leading and forget to turn. Pretty smooth there, coming to the line now. Put the 23 machine on the clock. Didn't get the car to the bottom there very well, so hopefully it'll run the middle. And be fast up there. We're gonna run down the back straightaway there, running 190 miles per hour as we bring it down into 3 and 4. Oh, we got too low. That's gonna really hurt our lap time. We're gonna have to work in stage. That's gonna make us actually have to work in stage 1.
All right, time's up. Let's see what.
11th. We still got 11th after hitting the inside there in 3 and 4. So we probably, in reality, at least had a top 5 qualifying spot that we threw away. We're close to it, maybe. So the middle line is definitely good. We might actually run there more often for a little song about the apron. Knuckle Lynette on the pole, and it should be fun for the fans to watch Cole Custer in stage 1 as he's starting in the back.
Coming to the green. Almost ready.
We are green flag here at Charlotte. We get 10 laps to the stage. Trying to be somewhat patient. Yeah, no choice but to get to the jump to the outside of Chastain, or we were going to cream him.
You got room. You're clear.
Looking to the outside of Allgaier. Oh, I guess I never turned those off. Oh well. They'll just have to deal with it this race. Allgaier on the inside. Yes! Jones and Cindric. Ooh boy. Let's not wreck our car. On the inside of Austin Cindric, we make the move. Now we're going to look to the inside of Bow. Now we're going to go 3 wide down the back chute. Jeffrey trying to go back to the inside. We're going to slide up the racetrack to the outside of Ryan C. Get the car quit and start turning. It did not want to, so we had to get back out of it. But now we're back to the outside of Sieg. 8 laps to go here in stage number 1. This GMS Monaf program has been pretty strong. We worked out off the 2, down the back straightaway. We'll probably get to about 190 miles per hour as we hit the corner. Cut out so we didn't get to the back of Briscoe. Gregson leads the way. Briscoe and a side by side for second. We're gonna make the pass look easy. Gregson running the bottom. We're running the middle. So we had to get out of it though, so we don't get into the back of the 9 machine. The 9 machine looking to hang on to the race lead as we head into the AM5. Stepped out on the stairs, so we had to get back on this, and we just got out too late. As it slides up the racetrack, it clips the wall a little bit. That's going to give Gregson a lot of, and extend that lead just a little bit. We're going to slide up to behind him here, to 1 to a 10th of a second. It'll be Gregson, Moss, Briscoe, Jones, Annette. It'll be Gregson leading the way. 5 to go in stage 1. Gregson looking to hang on. He ain't giving us the lead without a fight. We're going to the inside. We're going to try to get to the inside of us. We head into turn number 3. Gregson on the outside. He got a little loose. We got to get out of it though so we don't get into him. Gregson's going to go to get back in the gas. We have to stay out of it. Gregson's going to have the lead at the line. If that would have been later, I probably would have stayed in the gas and tried to take the lead, but not when it's only stage 1. We already got 5 wins and a big points lead and a bunch of playoff points, so. Here Gregson looking to slide up. He's gonna have the race lead as we come through the triangle. Gregson to the point. 3 laps remaining in stage number 1. We're going to drive to the outside of Grax, so we're going to see if we can finally make it work. Grax on the bottom. He's going to come up and he's going to close it. And we work it to the outside of 3 and 4.
Say hi up here.
Grax cannot quite make that middle lane work. I cannot make the move. Graxon leading the way. We pulled him at 2 to go here in stage number 1. We're going to try to do the power move to the outside. Can't quite get in there just yet. Graxon on the outside, on the inside.
Alright, clear low.
Graxon trying to fight back though. Off of 4. We touch fender bang. A little bit more. It's Graxon that time at the line. Then this is the time they put as the point on the line. If it ever holds, I don't know how Graxon's doing. Here we come down the back straightaway. Graxon's in second. He's gonna fall back. Can Graxon throw it into the bottom?
Still there inside.
No, he cannot. Off of 4. As long as he don't screw up the exit, we're gonna lose someone for the loose, but we ain't gonna do it. We're gonna win stage number 1. And a thrilling battle with Graxon. Briscoe 3rd, Jones 4th, Bell 5th, Annette 6th, Earnhardt 7th, Sieg 8th, Reddick 9th, and your last stage point goes to Josh Williams. So we are gonna pit. We're gonna put 4 tires on it. We ain't gonna touch the car other than that. Got a few positions. We are gonna come out with the race lead. We're gonna hit the Geico restart zone. And we are green. 10 lap stage one more time. Let's see, who do you got winning this one? Here comes Briscoe. He's got to run to the bottom. He's gonna look to take the race lead as we come off with number 2. Briscoe, he's got the momentum. Here they come, they're locked side by side in a 3 and 4.
Say hi, say hi.
Briscoe leads the way, but here we come on the outside. No, we hit the wall just a little bit. That's going to get a lead right back to Chase Briscoe. And here comes Briscoe looking to hang on. Briscoe slides up, but now he goes back to the bottom. We look to stay right there on his bumper. Here we got the wall. Briscoe has Jones. Graxon trying to get back in this race as he got off to a bad restart. And here comes Briscoe. Briscoe waiting away. Look at the drive, that 23 machine on the bottom. He just drove it. That was a straight power move to take the lead. Just goes right there and hopes it sticks. And it did, and let's see if he can hang on to it off of 4. He's going to have the race lead.
Great job, driver.
Just a power move. He runs a higher line off the middle. Now he's going to drive to the bottom off of turn number 2. He's going to have the race lead over Briscoe, Graxon, Jones, and Bow. Let's see if we can have a rather routine stage number 2. Had a really good average like over there. You really deep there. That really broke every momentum we had. I was going to let Briscoe and the rest of the field get right back in it with 6 to go in stage number 2. We're going to go to the middle line. He didn't hold Briscoe. Didn't give us any room there at all to come up the wall. As Briscoe's going to go to the lead. Bell running 5th. We run 4th.
Stay on the bottom.
Jones going to the bottom. Slides up. Jones is going to clear us. He's going to hang on to 3rd for now. But can we get right back to him? We're going to try. Here we come down to the back straightaway in a 1. It'll be Briscoe, Gregson, Jones, then us and Bell.
Hold your line, got one inside. Got one down low now.
Maybe just caution on the speedway. That's gonna make this stage interesting now. This second stage. Your top 10 are obviously still gonna battle for their stage points. But they're grouped back together after a crazy, which I don't know if you can really ever say they got separated in that top 4 or 5. And now we're green, and look at the aggression by the 23. He's going to the outside. Briscoe on the bottom. We have a new leader. It's the 23 to the point. The question is, though, can he hang on to it? As a big move may have just earned him another stage win on the season. Now he works it easily off of 4, off of turn 4. He gonna see that white flag to push for the stage.
White flag is in the air.
Drives it all through 1 and 2. Pretty comfortable down the back chute. Working through the final corner. As he got a little low there and hit the apron, but he's going to come off a 4. He's going to have the lead. And that's going to be stage number 2 to the 23.
Way to go, driver.
Well, guys, we need to quit screwing up, or we ain't going to win this race. This has been driver error, the only reason this race has been close. I've been really screwing up my corners here, but it's making for an entertaining. I hope it's making for an entertaining watch for you guys, or entertaining race for you guys to watch. Hello.
You're coming to the green. Are you ready?
Excuse me.
Still there.
We're back green, and Steven Light stayed out. First tires are gonna eat him alive here. As we're gonna pull away, and hopefully, maybe he'll hold him up so we can get a comfortable lead. Right, held on for a little bit, but now Briscoe goes around him the second. Black now around him as well. He's up to 3rd. Yeah, we're going to have to pit one more time. I thought this one said sit to that bridge. So it's sit to 2. But we're going to have to pit one more time, and we may have to basically run this thing empty to be able to try to make it to the end. Off at 4th, down the tri-oval. 24 to go. Here they go, down in the 1 and 2. Down off of 1 and 2. We got a lead. It's about just under over a second. They're down the back straight away. Driving it off the bottom of 4. Trying to extend the lead. Thought I was getting the wall there, not gonna lie. I got it that time. Hopefully nothing major. God damn it. I need to quit fucking around. Get back on the gas, we're gonna drop to the bottom. And we're going to drive it off until number 4. We're going to have the race lead down in the tri-oval. 3, 0, 7, 2, 2. Off of 2. He's still got around about 1.8 on to the second place car. And 1.9, and we look to keep expanding that race lead. The leader. Whoa, we got a little right there. We're gonna work it down into the tri-oval. Down into the tri-oval again. Down into 3 and 4. We're gonna have the lead off of 4. But off of 2 that time, but we're not as big as it was. They're starting to reel us in. We need to get our heads out of our ass, so they're gonna be right here on us. Brandon Jones has found some speed. He's up into P2.
We got 20 more left.
Good corner there, if we can stay smooth. A really good corner there as we continue to pull away. Trying to be patient on the here off of 4. Just trying to take away some lap times and pull away a little bit. 19 laps to go, as you can definitely tell that the car is starting to wear. We're going to work off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We got the lead. It's over Jones, Briscoe, Ray Black, and Gregson, and this is your top 5. We lead it down another 3 and 4. 2-second lead. There's the in-car cam. I'll give you a few laps of this. Alright, that's going to do it for the crank it up, because I start screwing up with it. So that's going to do it for the crank it up for this one. We're going to go back to focus here on this cam. See if we can get our lead bit back up.
Still gotta be low, drivers. Let's hit this lap. Now. You're going too fast.
Gonna put 4 tires and 2 cans of fuel and fill this thing up and get the driver to the end. Alright, we're off. We're ahead of everybody that was in with us. We're coming back out as your race leader. Briscoe may inherit it. He's going to try to take the lead. He's going to indeed take the race lead off of pit road. A really good stop by them guys. They're going to take the race lead away. But here we come to the here we come right back. We ain't gonna just give it to him. We're gonna go back to the inside of Briscoe. We're trying to lead up the line with 13 to go. Briscoe was trying to get there because that didn't have what it took to stay there. We're gonna work the 3, so we're gonna have the race leaders. We work down the back straightaway down to the 3 and 4. With half a second lead now, and it's still continuing to grow. We're gonna work it through the tri-oval lap. Traffic may become a factor, especially if this one stays green. 12 to go. We got a hot rod of a race car working through off of turn number 2. The guys at the GMS guys gave us a fast hot rod this week. We've extended the lead back up to about 1.5. As I just ran out of town there a little bit, we're not gonna talk about that. There's our caution. We're going to stay out. We're going to go up top. We're going to stay out because the weather car's going to work out. We should be able to make it. As the caution came out. And we're going to see what we can do here. We're going to go green flag. 4 laps is all we got. To finish it off, or you leave it at home, or you just leave it at home and come up short. We'll see what we can do. Briscoe, I fell out of the top 5. I don't know if they elected to take tires or what the 98 machine decided to do. All race car, that ain't cool. That's a little bit. All we needed to do is 3 to go. Let's see what the 23 machine can do. Can they continue to lead the way? Lap traffic, we did have a few lap cars, but they did not affect the leader a bit. But now it's a clean racetrack, and it looks like it's gonna be all his for the taking. Work it through right of Ferris wheel. Now the stand off of 4. We're coming through the tri-oval. 2 laps to go for us here at Charlotte. This race car's been really strong for us here early on in the run. We're going to work off the turn 2 down the back straightaway. We're going to have a lead just a little bit over a second here down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Off 4. White flag is waving. We got one more trip around the speedway and this one's ours. Can we win here in Charlotte? in the fire alarm services machine. Off of turn number 2 down the back chute. It'll be us, Jones, Custer, who started last, Trey Black, and Seabell. And it looks like we're going green off the 4. Checkered flag is in the air as we're gonna win here at Charlotte.
Great teamwork. Nice job. Checker flag is yours.
Hell yeah. That's gonna do it here at Charlotte. Mad Bacon Boy, if you come back and watch, appreciate you, and watch stream later on, so it doesn't look like you're here now. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Share if you've got some friends that may enjoy it. Share it with them as well. I appreciate their subscriptions as well. For my baseball fans that are watching, the Cardinals won their game today 7-6 in a thrilling fashion, and the Dodgers blanked the Nationals 6-0 as Baylor was unhittable tonight pretty much. The Dodgers pitcher staff only allowed 2 hits, and Muncy had 3 RBIs. What's up for you baseball fans out there? We got Pocono next. Let's see where we're at. Pocono, Michigan, Iowa, Chicago, Daytona, Kentucky, New Hampshire, Iowa again, the Glen, Mid-Ohio, Bristol. No, it's not. Red America, Darlington, Indianapolis, Vegas, I believe Richmond starts the playoffs, then it's Richmond, Louisville, that's going to be a tough round for me, because I do not run good at Richmond on this game. That's going to be a rough round for me. The Louisville, I don't have a lot of expectations for, and then Dover. So we're really going to be relying on our playoff points that first round, and we're going to see if then Kansas, I'm sure we can get a win at Kansas, Texas, or ISM, then Miami. Cool, I really feel comfortable there as well. But that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Because I don't feel like racing Pocono, and having that be the last race, and we're like crap, like I probably will there. So that's going to do it for this stream. Next stream, maybe Sunday, Monday, sometime around that area, I may stream again. If you guys want more content besides NASCAR, let me know in the comments below. I kind of started streaming this just to kind of show off how much better Heat 4 is than Heat 3. Then I kind of enjoyed streaming this, so I just kind of kept it going. But if you want me to stream, like, for example, 2K Career, WWE 2K20 when it comes out, you know, let me know in the comments below, and I have no problems doing that. Thanks guys for watching. Like, subscribe to the channel for more content. See you guys in the next one.